A very good morning or happy Saturday, or and you can probably see our situation where we're currently in at this moment in time. The weather has indeed deteriorated. It is indeed a very misty morning. And at this moment in time, we don't know the situation, which is confronting us at the moment. So let me give you a little bit of an update of what is going on. Apologies by the way for the nasally and sniffles. I have of course got a cold. Started on Thursday and yeah, it's getting worse and worse. So apologies for that. So just ignore the sniffles. Hope everyone is well. But this is the information that we have. So as you probably saw earlier, we changed the... are they de-icing or are they inspecting? Have a look at that. They changed the schedule. We changed the schedule due to the weather. We were not seeing anything until 10:30. However, I got here quite early. To 10:30 obviously, because it's not 10:30 at this moment in time, and all of a sudden heard an engine, which I thought, oh great, a landing in an aircraft. No, that was KLM. KLM came in from Amsterdam and had to go around. It did a low altitude fly over the airport. And rejected the landing, and then they were holding position for quite some time. They stated they were going to Stansted, but then we heard another aircraft coming, or I heard another aircraft, and that was this one here from British Airways. They landed, and just in that period of time, the weather conditions was not as bad as this. They guessed we're lucky, but there was a slight gap, and everything had calmed down. So they landed, and KLM came back around again. They tried to land and again failed to do so. They in fact rejected further up in the air. I believe it was 700 feet. They decided to reject the landing, abort the landing, and we didn't even see them. We could just hear them. All I could do is hear them. An example at the moment is the tower. This is the tower. You can't even see the top of the tower due to the mist. It doesn't even feel like mist. I think this is more turning to fog. And at the far distance of the airport, you can see here the weather conditions even worsening now. So we are keeping an eye. At this moment in time, we are seeing potentially Glasgow. It looks like they've actually swapped the runway. So it looks like potentially they've swapped runways and they are now into 27 instead of 09. So we're going to keep an eye on this, because at this moment in time on flight radar it's looking like Glasgow and Edinburgh are attempting this. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. KLM, on the other hand, looks like they're going back. Amazingly, it looks like they're actually diverting back to Amsterdam. By the looks of it, they are now 21,000 feet. So very interesting to see what's going to happen. I don't know. We might get quite a few go-arounds today. We might even have some diverts away from this airport. I think it's going to be a very unusual day on the stream. It's nothing guaranteed of what we can see at the moment. So we're not too sure. Yeah, we're not sure. But originally it was 09, and now it looks like it's 27, which will be to the left of us. But I'm actually quite surprised with that, because if you look over at the end of 27, it's worse. It's a lot worse. So you can start to see, though, it is clearing. So we are starting to see gaps. Now on the weather, it does say around about 12 o'clock is when the mist is clearing. So we just need to wait and see what happens. I think what we'll see is a mad rush of flights landing at the end, which could, in theory, be quite interesting to see. So we're just going to say this is why we continued at the moment. We're playing it by ear. Just want to also get a check on audio and visual. And if the chat is okay, I'm only seeing 2 people on the chat, so I just want to check everything is right, but I'm seeing quite a higher number of viewing figures, so do let me know everything is alright. I don't know if YouTube's having a moment, because that's possible as well. Yeah, I don't know what KLM, I'm interested to see what's going on KLM, someone needs to follow up. Thank you, Carl. Okay, so update. Glasgow and Edinburgh have turned in. They look to be in a holding pattern. So maybe they are not going for 27. We're not hearing anything on the radio either. Oh, excuse me. Susan, good morning to you. Hope you are well. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a quiet start, so do bear with us.
Understand point to point and for an LVP procedures.
So just listening in to radio conversation.
A point to point in LVP.
Right, apologies, I can't get the app working for the YouTube chat. Give me 1 minute. So on the radio, that was op saying point to point in operation. I don't know what the meaning of that actually is. If anyone does know, do put it on the chat. Just keeping an eye. So Glasgow and Edinburgh look to be in a holding pattern. They're 5,000 feet at the moment, just over East Tilbury. interestingly, the APU has started.
Just be advised, we are now out of LVPs, however safeguarding will remain in effect just in case more cloud rolls through. Copy that, LVP safeguarded.
So I'm not too sure on these terms, so if anyone does understand this, do let us know because it's really helpful. Apologies, the YouTube app keeps closing, so I'm going to see if there's an update for it. Give me an Android phone. Everyone who knows me knows I don't like Android. So visibility is getting better. So I don't know if we're now into a point where they're going to start operating again. I don't know. You can probably tell it is increasing the visibility. Oh, there is an update. No, I've always had an Android phone for the YouTube chat. Carl, it's an old iPhone. It's an old Android phone which I used to have at work, and they gave me, and they just literally went, "Well, we're getting rid of them. So if you want it, you can have it." So I did because it wasn't too bad just to have for reading text. It had a decent battery, so it's quite an old one. Always an iPhone, me. Way prefer iPhones. So I think in this situation we are going to have to be patient here. KLM definitely looks like they are going back to Amsterdam. So I'm interested to see, are they going to go back to Amsterdam? Are they going to refuel, stay there for an hour, and then come back to the end before? Oh, okay, so they're starting.
Flight 9 Whiskey City Tower, hello, information Golf now current. We are not in LVPs anymore, start approved.
There we go, so I think we're operating.
Negative LVP, start approved, flight 9 Whiskey.
So this is, I believe, I'm just going to check, can't see from here. I think that is this aircraft here. So that's some good news. That is some positive news to see. I think KLM is going to refuel back at Amsterdam, take off again, and return back to London City. I think that's what they're going to do. I just have this feeling because it is clearing. What time does it close? So 12:30 is the cut-off point here for City. I reckon the refuel, they'll go back, but probably a bit more fuel than normal, so that it can divert or stay a bit longer if they need to divert to, say, Stansted. I just think we're going to see, just keep an eye on the KLM, just keep an eye on that for you folks. All of the traffic inbound is now in holding positions. But the positive sign is, if you're looking on flight radar, you'll probably see that the Amsterdam from City Airport City Flyer flight, which is this one we're watching right now, is now pinging and now has approval to start.
Echo cross runway 09, vacate Victor Austin off dot right. Flight Echo cross runway 09, vacate Victor Austin off dot right up 6.
There we go. Yes, it will, Cole, but I think if they don't put it, so the hold up I think for KLM will be if they have to go back to gate. Because as we know with Amsterdam and Schiphol, it's a very long period, especially where they're landing, where they're currently landing at the moment at Schiphol. I'm not too sure what flights are landing at. I'm just going to check, hang on. So I reckon they're going to be landing either on 36 right or left. Centre, sorry. Now they're close to the gates, so they'll either put them into a parking spot where fuel will be ready for them and they'll have to refuel, or they go to a gate because it's close to the gate and the gate's ready for them. And again, they refuel there. I'm not too sure, but it's going to be interesting. Daniel, welcome to you. Good morning. Hope you're good. Some interesting stuff going on. You can see how all of a sudden, look at that, visibility's back. We can now see the tower. This is positive. We're seeing positive signs of an airport returning back to what can be a doable landing. So it'll be interesting to see what Sea Flyer does here in regards to whether they're going to be 09 or 27. We could stay at 27 here. Visibility, however, on 09 is getting better. The wind, however, would suggest we're going to be on 27. On 09. But the wind is so mild that they could opt for both sides. I think they're going to go left. Yeah, they are. There we go. So we're staying on 09. Here is our weather report. Thank you, Cole. It says wind is at 3 knots, varying from 300 to 80 degrees. Visibility is 1,900 meters. With mist, clouds overcast, 100 feet. Temperature is 12. What is that in miles? What's visibility in miles on that one? Is that 1 point just under 2 miles? So let's see what the arriving traffic is doing. So that's positive now. We're seeing Edinburgh has left the holding stack. I think Glasgow is going to be that as well. And all the others are doing that as well. So I think we're going to see KLM landing at Schiphol, refueling and coming back here. I have a feeling they've got an hour and a half, an hour 45 tops to do this. I reckon there's plenty of time to do that. You could go for a more direct route that they could plan. I think KLM will be coming back. Now, it'll be very interesting because that went around twice here. So really interesting to see what's going on. Glasgow has again left. It looks like they've left. Yeah, they have indeed. They have. Oh, hang on. Have they or have they not? Flight radar was showing that they had, but then has started showing that they're turning. just going to keep an eye on this. Edinburgh here has left, however. So Edinburgh we will see. The aircraft that we're watching at the moment is a departure to Schiphol Airport, to Amsterdam. So Edinburgh has left, Glasgow has not. Glasgow is continuing their hold. They're prepared to wait a bit longer. So it could also be fuel with Edinburgh. Edinburgh might be low on fuel and preferred to chance it to see if they can risk it. It's in situations like this, the tower will give the information to the pilots, and the pilots in command will decide whether they feel that is enough visibility for them, they're confident in landing, and they're going to get it going. We saw that with KLM. They thought they were going to divert to Stansted, and it looked like plans had gone into divert to Stansted, because that's what Flight Radar was saying. But then they decided to try again. That failed. Obviously, it couldn't do. Now, the next thing was they decided to go back to Schiphol, which I thought was interesting. But that just shows you, logistically, I imagine it costs more to divert. You've got passengers in the wrong location. You're not able to get your outbound passengers. It causes a lot of issues. So what do? Will it be more of a delay to land at Stansted, then move operations back to London City once you're refueled, and so forth? It creates a lot of issues. So in this case, it looks like, because Amsterdam is so close, the preferable decision was going to divert back to Amsterdam. I am generally pretty confident that we will see that KLM flight return back here after it's refueled. I don't see that them cancelling that flight. We're going to have a look. I'm just going to see what's going on here. Hold on. It's interesting to see what the KLM flight will be.
Holding Alpha, ready for departure. Flying on Whiskey Roger, hold Alpha, just awaiting your radar release. There's a few non-standard routing through the TMA at the moment due to diversions. Hopefully should be fuel. Yeah, that's no problem, understood. We'll hopefully get nice views.
Right.
The next arrival.
So interestingly, on Flight Radar, now this is interesting, it's stated that Amsterdam outgoing flight is cancelled. So they've cancelled that outgoing flight. That was the 10 o'clock flight, which is this one, the KLM that was inbound was meant to take out. Now they're returning back to Amsterdam. So I'm very interested to see.
You have that release now, so right Alpha line of weight runway 09. Thanks.
There we go, we're ready.
Runway 09, flight down away.
What happens here? Again, this can all change. It can all change. I've seen it so many times where flights show as cancelled, they then take off and they set up a new flight. It's very hard to say at this moment. I genuinely thought they would refill and come back. I really did.
Flying on Whiskey, surface wind 040 degrees, 6 knots, variation north to east, runway 09, clear for takeoff. Runway 09, clear for takeoff, flying on Whiskey.
Here we go. Heathrow Joe, welcome to you. Says, hey Lewis, how are you? I'm good and celebrating 2 months of being a flight crew member. Thank you very much. Roberto, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Here we go. Just like that, that just shows you how thick that mist is. They've disappeared. They've gone, so that mist is still quite low, which could signal a bit of problems here for London City, because that's not what you want to see.
Flight 89 Whiskey, contact Thames Direct to 133.455. Bye-bye.
So Edinburgh is lining up at the moment. So we should hear and see that soon.
Low surface wind 030 degrees, 4 knots, variation north to east, runway 09, clear to land. 09, clear to land, direction 13.
We're both here, which says so some pilots that fly for City Flyer fleet as well. I think I recognise one of them on this stream. Lee, welcome to you. Hope you're good. From a foggy Southend, he says. Yeah, its visibility is varying here, very much so. So, City Flyer is 1,900 feet. Hang on, let's see what happens here. I think this might be a go around. We'll see. I don't see them. About 600 feet. There they are. We're gonna try this out. I think they've got this now. There we go, happy days. Seafire pilots are so skilled for this type of environment. They know City Airport by the back of their hands. They absolutely know it so well. And this, you can see on days like this, you can see the difference. It's going to be really interesting to see the likes of like ITA and what they do. So they got the lights at 400 feet, he just said. So just above minimum. Just above minimum. And it is, you can tell.
Sorry, all of that excitement. We got the stand number. Can you say again, please?
I like that. With all that excitement, we've forgotten the stand number. Can we have the stand number? I mean, bravo to the pilots there. They are showing how well they are doing their job today. Absolutely stellar work. I like that. Well done. That is the Edinburgh flight, and that information will go back to the company. That will inform the likes of like the Glasgow flight, which is currently waiting to say, well, they've been able to fly, able to land here, it seems to be okay, or it's doable. Do you want to try it? That will be the next question, and I think that is why we saw Glasgow waiting, and now we can see we can see Dublin has now decided to join the approach. And I think we're going to see Glasgow exiting the holding pattern that they're currently in, and they're going to also arrive here. Let's see what happens. This is going to be the moment. Flight radar still showing as Glasgow's turning. I'm really surprised with that. Really surprised. That's 4. Hang on. Are they? Let's have a look. What's going on? Have they left? Or is it flight radar having a moment again? I think it's safe to say they've left. They've left the holding pattern. We need them to turn right, and they are now starting to turn right. So they have left the holding pattern as well. They're on the way in. At last, folks, we have a little bit of life here at London City. Told you it was worth it. Rachel, welcome to you. Says great to see activity at London City from Sydney, Australia. I've used that airport several times. Always a wonderful experience. It is a fabulous airport to fly out of. There we go. Don't know what all the problem was about. It is increasingly improving. Give you an idea, we couldn't see the O2. We can now start to see the O2. We can also see the cable car which crosses the river. We never saw that earlier either. So I think we're gonna see a little bit more of a livelier city airport as we would normally see on a Saturday, which is great stuff. Let's keep an eye on KLM. Have they landed? KLM has landed. I'm really interested to see if they turn back, like they refuel and come back. It's going to be hard. What is the time now? Oh, it might be tight. We'll see. I just want to see him back here because, you know, third attempt, let's do it. And personally, for those passengers as well, because if you imagine now, all those passengers who are here, if it is cancelled, if that is the case, and they have decided, no, we are definitely cancelling, that means they're going to have to pay, or they're going to have to organise transport to an alternative airport. And in this case, I would imagine it will be Heathrow, given how many flights to Amsterdam there are. And it means they have to move all those passengers, and logistics behind that, it's massive. It's not a small scale at all. Oh, thank you, Carl. Just seeing your message, and I was wondering that as well. So, if you haven't heard, the Jersey airline, which is Blue Island, has unfortunately ceased operations. There was rumours of it last night. There was concerns of it. Oh, hello. Are they doing de-icing? Or are they doing checks? Okay. So there was rumours of it that they were struggling. Now this was very interesting because Blue Island was actually going to be supporting Skybus with the fact that Eastern had been suspended and their operations ceased, and they were going to take on more of the market, but that has seemed to have fallen. And we now have another airline, unfortunately, in the region of the UK, which has unfortunately ceased to operate, which is an absolute shame. And my thoughts go to the working staff, hard-working staff of the airline, because it is a devastating situation to be in, and I don't wish that on anyone. But there was always concerns over Logan. Logan have now come out and said that they will support any passengers affected with Blue Island. Blue Island was also operating a very essential medical service between Jersey and Southampton. Obviously, Jersey being a very small island country, they don't have a sophisticated medical setup as in the UK. So a lot of passengers would be medicalled, where the Isle of Jersey would transfer flights, passengers and ill patients over to the UK for them to be to have any operations or what have you. And Blue Island was a key part of that operations. So Logan has also said that they are going to be stepping up their operations between that. And I think there was a lot of concern over the small airports like Southampton, like Newquay is another one as well, and all these regional airlines which have a link between for Blue Island. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens. It also means what happens with the likes of Albany Air Service, because I believe Albany Air Service's ATR is actually operated by Blue Island. If I've read that correctly, I know they were looking to buy, they were leasing for the time being, so I don't know what that means now for the for that service as well. It is a very unsettling time at the moment for UK aviation. However, I'm going to stop talking about that because I can hear another plane, and this is the Dublin flight. Excuse me. Reinhardt, welcome to you. So good to see you. Thank you to you as well. David, my point exactly. So David says, and this is where I worry because it's one of my favourite regional airport, can't say airlines today. So I really hope they can weather this. This is my concern is that Logan is picking up the trade for failed regional carriers. Historically, that hasn't always been something that's good, and it certainly hasn't. We've seen it so many times in the UK and also abroad as well, in Europe. Lee saying Skybus. What's Skybus? In what way? I was understanding that Blue Island was going to wet lease to Skybus, so I didn't know if that was still going to happen. Is that right, or was it the other way around? I got that wrong. Eastern Ken, good afternoon to you. Good morning to you, sorry, Ken as well. Eastern was the first airline to fail, and way back was Flybe. And I really worry about the state of the smaller airlines like Albany Air Services, like all of these sort of regional airlines, Logan as well, in regards to what happens to when we hear the state budget, because the absolute mess that we are in financially as a country, because of the budget, and we're now hearing that they're not going to obviously tax citizens, which is absolutely right, because that would be absolute political suicide. However, it begs the question, who are they going to tax out then to get that money? And that makes the businesses out there have already said to the Treasury, we can't afford to do another national insurance hike or whatever they plan to do, stealth taxing on business or whatever, and they can't. And we're seeing this where airlines just cannot afford it, especially the concern also now is this aviation tax potentially, due to being fuel efficient. It will be a huge concern. Exactly it. So that is right. So Skybus was going to operate on behalf of Blue Island. Is that right then? So obviously they no longer have an operation there. So what happens there? It's very concerning. We're seeing more of a livelier airport, ladies and gentlemen, which is what we like. That was the Glasgow flight that's just landed. The Belfast flight is going to land as well. The ITA flight is waiting. That's interesting. So they're holding at the moment. What are they holding for? Are they going to go divert to Stansted? Because they have in the past. See, City Fly would prefer to stay here because obviously all their operations is out of City Airport. So they can afford to do this. Because let's remember, they need to do that because of the fact that they need to get their operations going for Sunday.
200 feet, however the previous landing aircraft reported cloud base 500 feet.
Okay, so that cloud base is increasing.
Try and get a bit of splash out here. I'm not seeing or hearing any splash.
So we're seeing visibility increasing, which is a good sign. It's always good to have the radio on situations like this because you get a real insight of what's going on. It's such a key tool. Lee, I mean, you're probably in a much better situation than I am to understand this, because I know this is something that you potentially do as your day-to-day job, but I just personally, from what I'm reading and what I'm seeing, I just think it's a major concern for not only small companies but airlines as well, especially when you're hearing, well, they're seeing the rise of fuel tax for aviation, or there's going to be a tax on flights. Now, all that's all going to do is draw away or move away passenger numbers, and that is going to be absolutely catastrophic. And let's not forget the economic benefit the aviation sector inputs into the UK economy. So it's a dangerous, dangerous tactic if they do that. Well, this is it. It's stealth tax. That's what it is. The national insurance tax was stealth tax. I don't care what they say about that. That was self-tax, because all that is doing is taxing the companies that are paying employers. So all what's going to happen is they're not going to take on more employers, which we've seen, and we're going to see, companies deciding, you know what, I'm not going to invest in the UK market, and that's what we're starting to see, and that's why the economy is failing at the moment. So this is becoming a very economical chat. So apologies. We don't like to. We always say it's a chilled chat, but it is becoming a little bit of an economical one. So apologies. Now I'm nowhere near anywhere well equipped to advise or to have a. But as a voter, this is what I see and feel. It's really, really shocking. Well, funny you should say that, Carl, because Southampton, is it Southampton or is it Exeter? They're doing flights, 2 flights a day now from Stansted Ryanair. I think it's Southampton. James, welcome to you. Hope you're good. It's a bit like question time we're turning this chat into. Exactly. Davis says no one can win in this situation, no. I think we'll see, David, I think I'm on exactly the same boat. I think you'll see a reduction in the allowance of interest-free savings, and I think we'll also see an increased tax on the likes of pensioners now. And I think pensioners will be seen as a way of, and also millionaires and wealthier residents. I think there's going to be means taxing. They should have done means tax a long time ago. I think they should have also done the benefit caps and all that. It should all be means tested. The same with the whole winter fuel allowance. Oh, that should have been, means tested. I know a lot of people, a family of myself, who have said, we're better, we're fine to take that hit, but there are others who can't. It's. I think deep down there needs to be that sort of, well, if you can afford it, fair enough, but we're not doing that at the moment. Okay, Belfast is coming in next. There it is. So if you have just joined us, welcome along to the show. Lewis here from London Planespotting. Don't forget to hit that like button. Welcome to your Saturday show here at London. A very unusual day today, especially because of the weather. Are they doing checks or are they de-icing this aircraft? Are they cleaning the aircraft? He's wiping it. I'm just trying to work out what he's doing. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe getting prepared for the winter season, Carl. Maybe. Where the temperature's starting to drop. It could well be. Yeah, that's very true. I think our first proper commercial foreign airline is going to be ITA. And then Logan, sorry, not Logan, sorry, Luxair. But yeah, it definitely looks like KLM has cancelled, so they're not coming back. That's a real shame. It really is. NetJets is going to be our next one. Yeah, these just mentioned who we're going to be seeing as a foreign airline. Bear with me 1 minute, just have a look at it. No, I think to Ken and Lee, I think let's go back to this aircraft because I think Carl's right. I think I might be training. It's not cold enough for ice. I think it might be training. Because this aircraft here, what is the aircraft? Yankee Papa. As far as I'm aware, Yankee Papa is not scheduled for any departures today. No, Yankee Papa is not scheduled for any departures. So I think they're training. I think that was a good shout from Cole. Most likely training of like spatial awareness. If you imagine, City Airport to the de-ice is actually probably a very tricky airport to do because there's not a lot of room, and the parking spaces and the gates are very tight compared to other airports. So NetJets is going to be our next arrival. Then we're going to have the A220, and that's going to be very interesting to see. Weather conditions, however, improved quite a lot now. You can now start to see London skyline. Now that's a big indication of how much the mist is clearing. Can you just about see the towers over at Canary Wharf? It's starting. You can also see that the O2 is a lot clearer than it was a minute ago when we showed you. So all of this is positive. Now when I came here this morning, it was a lot different. Really was. I love Ken's sarcasm. I love it. Dada boy to Carl. I absolutely love that. That's why you're a favourite here with it, Ken. You're a favourite of mine. Brilliant. Sarcasm at its finest. Yeah, it's amazing when you think about how quickly weather moves. Because I'm just looking around and everything's just becoming a lot, you can see a lot more. And it's insane because thinking about it, half an hour ago, what are we now? An hour ago. About 70% of what I can see now, I couldn't see earlier. It's insane, isn't it? Very good. Okay, back to attention of aviation. Here is NetJets piercing through that mist. Now, also, a lot of you mentioned, or would have heard me mention, about, 2 weeks ago when we were last live, the fact that we were planning to do Gatwick. That was the original plan. Unfortunately, over the week, or this week, which is near the end of the week on Thursday and Friday, London has been absolutely covered in torrential rain and has made The weather conditions are really poor, and the walking conditions over at Stansted are incredibly poor. And at the moment, even today, even in London, which is a highly more sort of built-up area than Stansted is, the grounds are very moist, very wet, sodden. It's just something that unfortunately, walking conditions are just not safe enough with all the equipment and stuff, and it's a heavy equipment. It's unfortunately, it's a time of season where Gatwick becomes rarer for us, and that's a real shame because we love Gatwick. But in situations like this, when it's just not safe, I think last year I learnt that the hard way in a numbers of instances where I got myself injured, and I'm just not going to take that risk anymore. I've even got still where I've had that really bad slip. I still can't stretch properly where I used to be able to stretch, and yeah, it's just since that I've just not gained that back again, unfortunately. So yeah, unfortunately, unless it's a dry day, we won't be returning back to Gatwick just yet, which is a shame. But I will obviously endeavour to try and do that when I can. If we can do Gatwick, if there was a weather showing that we'll do Gatwick, we certainly will. I guarantee that. But what we'll probably see is a lot more Stansted, a lot more City, and possibly a lot more Heathrow as well. It is due in next. Here it comes. Easy. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff indeed. That's what we like. Now look at that, part of the Lufthansa group. Have they got rid of the inspired by Alitalia? They have. They've got rid of the inspired by Alitalia. They've replaced it with part of the Lufthansa group. Oh no, we don't like that. Oh no. No, I've not noticed that. Jim, welcome to you. Says, oh yes, what a sight.
Right, go. Paddle off. Paddle off, come on. Okay, Max is through. Go.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but that is definitely a change. We haven't been to City for about a month now. So, oh, has it been a month? Just under a month. Has it been a month? No, hang on. What am I talking about? We did an evening show, didn't we? No, and I don't remember seeing that. That must be recent. Don't know if I like that. What do you guys think on the chat? Yeah, I really hope Lufthansa don't change things too much in the way of the livery. That's my concern with Lufthansa Group, because they have very boring liveries. Yeah, Carl says, don't like it. It's a bit too bold, isn't it? Look at the difference between ITA and how sort of blended into a blue that is to bear to the whiteness of that Lufthansa Group. Not too sure. Oh, APU's open though, look at that. Bleed valve's open.
I was like, wait, is this what I've just been like programmed now? I really need to switch on.
Yeah, I quite like the nod they done for Alitalia. Because it was, what was it, inspired by Alitalia or something like that, wasn't it? City Flyer next. This is the Berlin flight.
Right, standing, fighting for a tackle.
Let's have a closer look of ITA. Have they completely got rid of? Yeah, they have. Inspired by Alitalia. Yeah. Gone. Completely gone. That is unfortunate. And by the way, get used to seeing only ITA here for the A220s, because Swiss has no plans at this moment to return the A220s anytime soon. They've opted to ground the A220-100s that operate here at London City, and they are starting to cannibalise them for parts for their Dash 300, so that they can continue operating at the Heathrow style as well. So that's a massive shame. So really hope that Pratt & Whitney and Airbus can resolve these issues. I hope that they had finally sorted that out, but it doesn't seem to be the case now. Yeah, I won't go see him yet, I don't think, Carl. I don't think, not until probably 2026, maybe mid-2026. A little bit later. Anytime soon, absolutely not. Which is a massive shame, although we love the Embraer, but it's just not the same as Swiss on the A220. I like the more curvier part of the A220. It's got a curvy body. Of the A220 fuselage, and I don't see that with the Embraer E2. Right, Luxair is not far away. There you go, clearance given.
Sorry. Stern pair 20 strokes. Let's get this
I'll accept the report. I'll let you know if it's improvement.
No worries, Lee, you take care. Right, let's look out for the Dash 8, shall we? This should be interesting in this weather. Let's see where she comes. I can hear her. Can't see her. There it is.
Okay, right, 76, just double line. Hello, 7019, request taxi. 57019, taxi holding point Alpha. Taxi Runway Alpha, 57019. Blackbird 459, just waiting on end ready, stand up and we're waiting on the other release system, double line.
Love that thing we just witnessed. With a feather in there. With the throttles being idle. Love that.
Omega Morning Fly 91 Charlie Bay, you and I can stand for information is the open H1. I'm on my Charlie, stand below start approved. Approved, 91 Charlie.
Right, no problem at all. It says thanks everyone for the chat. It's at 10:26 here where I am in Australia. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, happy Saturday to you. Enjoy Sunday as well. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. There we go.
7019 was a hold out. Ready? Holding out 019. Tower, they're flying sorry, Back right job, 6 Tower. City Tower, good morning, section 442, Echo. Information Juliet, request start to Barbara. Section 442, Echo, City Tower. Hello, you're clear to Barbara, Soccer 1 Hotel, departure 1456. Just to Barbara, try to check all 1 Hotel departure, 1450, Section 442, Echo, please back to station 819, standby to start. Barbara, thank you. Right for Delta, right stand 3. Right stand 3, 5 Delta. Holding Alpha, ready for departure. 57019, thank you, flying Alpha, line up runway 09. Flying Alpha, line up runway 09, 57019.
Tell the difference in visibility, how much clear. Seeing a lot more now in the air than we were earlier. As I say, around about 12 o'clock is when we expected the mist to clear.
91 Charlie, flight Alpha line up 09 is already. Alpha level 09, and we'll get flying on Charlie. 7019, contact 10 direct 133 7455, goodbye. Contact 10 133 455, 7019, goodbye. yes, I've not got the, I'm still awaiting on the telephone call back from the radar, but I'll let you know as soon as we get it back. Perfect, sir. Thank you very much. We'll wait. I'm on Charlie, so he's never locked it and already. And second almost,
Okay, not ready yet.
Can't do it, girls, you can't do it.
Charlie, wind 0603, not train north, 3, runway 09,
I don't know what's going on with the lens today. Won't stop trying to focus. I think it's the lights and the mist.
Hello, your clearance is Precision Hill, Fokker 1 Hotel, departure 4647. Biggin Hill, the Fokker 1 Golf, departure 4647. That's the Fokker 1 Hotel departure, just confirm you're expecting to go to Biggin Hill. Negative, we are going to
Well, yeah, I'm not too sure if it's... Is it mechanical or computerized problem? I'm not too sure, Lee. Ken, sorry.
That might be our colleague. In that case, I gave you one clearance. Ignore that. Your clearance is to Milan Fokker 1 Hotel departure 6372. Okay, we're here to Milan where the Fokker 1 Hotel departure 46372 from 74577. And it's 457 Hotel, lead back into rate, fully ready to start. Aircraft fully ready, up Panaviation 457. 457 Hotel, 2810090, and I'll push back to start in 7 minutes to the flight back time. And 1009, and we'll take my start up at 457. Flight 91 Charlie, contact landing control 118, destination 5, goodbye. That is 457 Hotel. We have a master and flight detection to start up on engine idle.
Oh.
That is 457 Hotel. You can start the engine idle with the master and attendant.
Okay.
Start. Technical start approved. Master left side, Panaviation 457. Runway 5389, stands 23 kilo on board, QNH 1009, request start. Just have the call start again. Flyer 389. Flyer 389, Sydney Tower, hello. Your QNH 1009 and your start approved. Start approved, Flyer 389.
That's this one here. which has just been given clearance to start. Roland, welcome to you. Hope you're good.
Aviation, station back 442 Echo, just got the go-ahead, so with the master and attendants, we'll start it now, please. With the master and attendants, start up is approved from section 442 Echo. Tower on 6 on the line from all routine runway station. Op 6, 5 Mike, enter the runway. 5 Mike, enter runway on 6.
So inspection just taking place at the moment over on 09.
Good ones.
Hopefully it's clearing up now. Weather's getting better. Not different
funny, I
weather.
was jogging and there was this couple, and this guy sees this. I think it looked like a 67. Yeah, 67. Coming down through the clouds. He's like, oh, so cool. His wife's on the phone. He's like, I'm not gonna waste my time telling him. I think it's a guy thing.
See you later.
Cheers, sir.
So update on incoming. we have British Airways City Flyer, then Helvetic, and then ITA Airways. We also got another City Flyer coming in. Sorry, hang on a minute. The remote control. There we go. Remote control has fell down. I was just putting it back up. Also, starting up, I believe is that Embraer. Not Embraer. Sorry, as the NetJets that we had earlier. Inspection's still going on at the moment on the runway. As you can probably see, a lot of people through the glass. I believe these are the ITA passengers. I'm not too sure, but I believe that's the far end for ITA. If memory serves me right, it's like a long sort of narrow corridor, and there's the stairs down.
Good morning again. Looks 940 Charlie with information clear with the departure. Looks on 940 Charlie to the tower, standby 1. Elevation 457 Hotel with the master starter crew. The master last start up is approved, elevation 457 Hotel. I left there, 940 Charlie, City Tower, apologies on the landline there, pass message. I left there, 940 Charlie, requesting the departure clearance. Left there, 940 Charlie, clearances to Luxembourg, Papa 1 Hotel departure, squawk 2020. Hotel 1, Hotel departure, squawk 2020, left there, 940 Charlie. Left there, 940 Charlie, read that correct. 139, move departure. Flyer 389, roger, hold Alpha. Hold Alpha, Flyer 389.
I think Carl's right about training.
6 on reaching, vacate and hold Charlie. On reaching, vacate, hold Charlie of 6.
That's it's two, so it's NetJets. Both NetJets. You've got a NetJets or no? You've got a NetJets and you've got something else, an Embraer. NetJets is just there. That is the Cessna citation that we heard start up.
Cessna land 09593 November.
Couldn't have been a 67, could it?
No, it would have been Embraer.
Yeah.
If it was earlier, if it went up, that would be KLM because they've just cancelled, gone back to Amsterdam because it was the fog.
Yeah.
We tried twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So. Take care. When he says 67, I thought, I don't think he means. I don't think he realises it's not 67. Didn't want to say. I knew what he meant. Okay, so inbound was British Airways. This is the Amsterdam flight.
Apologies, there may be some delay in getting you back on the runway. If you want to reuse freeway at your current location, there will be routes around. That Fly 389, right Alpha line of weight runway 09. Fly Alpha line of weight runway 09, fly 389. Fly 93, Papa November, vacate right, taxi down 5. Right, stand by, fly 93, Papa November. And part of aviation 457 hotel, we are already coming. Aviation 457 hotel, roger, taxi, order point Tango 2, report ready. Hotel, well, taxi Tango 2, part of aviation 457 hotel, welcome. Question 442, echo, taxi order point Tango. Hotel, reply to Alpha.
So Helvetic also set to be inbound next. We must sort out actually what the waiting's for, because Helvetic is going to be in next. This is the Embraer E190, not even an E190 E2, it's just a normal E190. Wow. What a shame we're seeing that with Swiss. Clive, welcome to you, hope you're good.
Hello, today, Swiss 4 alcohol, established pilot in a manner. Swiss 4 hello, 720-4033, not very northwest, runway 09, clear to land. Clear to land, pilot 09, Swiss 4 alpha, hold on. Tower up 6. Alright, 6. Tower, just for your information, we are holding on stand for until we're able to get back on the inspection. Alright, 6, that's understood. I haven't forgotten about you, but it's going to be a while before we can get you on the runway. Thank you, up 6.
There is our Embraer. A standardised Embraer for Swiss, that is unusual. Not even got winglets on. Oh, is it? No, hang on, it is Embraer. Yeah, it is the E2. Why is Flight Radar say something completely different there? That is the E2.
Swiss Farm Hotel, vacate next right kilo, taxi stand 23. Okay, right kilo, to stand 23, Swiss 4 alpha.
I thought the engines looked big.
Aviation 457 Hotel, taxi on Quint Alpha. Hardy Point, taxi Hardy Point Alpha, Panama 457.
Oh, honestly, I went onto it. My bad. I must have pressed the wrong one. I was looking at flight radar and I pressed what was pinging, which was the Embraer from City Flyer. So my bad. Embraer next to the part here. German, I believe. It is German. Oh, look at that, I like the nose.
Question 442, Echo contact 10 director 133.455, goodbye. 13455.
Paul, thank you so much, gifting one membership, which has gone to Maria. I had too much trust in technology, Ken, that's the problem. I should have known my knowledge and gone by my knowledge and not by a computer screen because I pressed the wrong bloody screen. So that's my mistake, apologies. I did think of myself, that's very unusual. Another fucking rocket here. It goes so quickly, it's hard to follow it. ITA with the Milan flight is inbound next. That noise. Love the noise.
Aviation 457 Hotel, contact 10 director 133.455, goodbye. 133.455, Aviation 457 Hotel, bye-bye.
What a smooth landing that was. So yeah, no ITA Italia on there. Have they done it to this one as well? Let's have a look. A moment of truth.
Italia 226, okay, right, stand 22. Back into progress of 1022 is out of position.
Will we see the Lufthansa Group sticker on this one as well? No, this one has not had the sticker on the side. I actually prefer that. I'm going to say I do prefer it. So this will be going to stand 22.
Oh, 6 via Charlie, you can re-enter runway 09. Via Charlie, re-enter runway 09, of 6.
Bags are getting loaded soon to be, I believe this is the Rome flight. Let's have a quick look.
Sorry, 5874. Sorry for the negotiation. We have any requests now? Flying 704, earliest airborne 11, your start is approved. And 6 hour after 6 days, your runway inspection complete, runway remains fully serviceable with no change to the RCR, request to vacate at Alpha. Option 6, call received, vacate Alpha. Vacating Alpha, option 6.
So I believe, how many have we got? We've got one more departure. 2 more departures. Oh, it's Milan. This is not Rome. This is going. It'll be Milan. So one of them will be staying here. How unusual. I'm just checking this. Hang on.
Looks like for Lima
No, we're not. No, they're both going. Weirdly, both these. No, one's Rome and one is out. So this is a Rome one, I believe. This is what's delayed. And Milan is supposed to be 12:45. And that will be the last flight. Flymo, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Watching from the Netherlands.
Hello, your clearance is to Southampton.
Fly mode. It's a little bit biased there. Says KLM's blue is better. I wonder why he says that. Hope you're well. Unfortunately, KLM have cancelled their operations here today due to the fog. They attempted twice and failed, so they have decided to return back to Amsterdam today.
GD, stand 8 information destination 1009 I'm afraid you have to delay with your other company. Yes, that'd be great. That delay is just going in now, stand by 1. Mary 704, taxi on point Alpha, report ready. Taxi on point Alpha, okay, Mary 704. Section 717 uniform, Winston Marshaller, your start approved. Winston Marshaller, start approved, sorry. That's all gone through your start, is approved. Start approved, 576,
Really, Carl? Do you want to just put a link on the mods chat? I've not seen that.
Mary 704, ready. Mary 704, order.
Is that a departure? Oh, it might be.
Mary 704, flight Alpha, line appointment with 09, expect short space, good luck. Appointment 09, 1
It's not showing up as mine. Arrival. I've got down mine that it's already arrived and it already took off later. Well, if that's the case,
Looks 940 Matroni, sun 6, video mixing. Looks 940 Matroni.
well, who are we to question Carl? I'm sure he's right. So a nice one to have on the final then. Weirdly, it's not showing up on flight radar. Showing us a Cessna now. Whereabouts is it carrying on the map? Cole? For you? I see it as a Cessna as well. Is it in Dartford?
Lovely, really quiet.
I do see something though. And it is doing the route of London City arrivals.
Looks 940 Matroni, Alpha 109, we'll be ready for the bus. What's that nice one in Charlie?
It's neither. Technically, it's City Flyer, which is British Airways regional and short haul branch.
Runway 09, let's take off flight 704.
Dash 8 lining up. I do see what you're seeing. I think that's what I think I can see what you're talking about, Carl. It's about 1,900 feet, flying off over Dartford. Is that the one you're talking about? So that looks like it's going to Biggin Hill.
Surface wind 030 degrees, 6 knots, runway 09, clear to land. Clear land 09, fire 140. Right, 170 stop. 170 uniform 1.
Yeah, I think that's going Biggin Hill now. Okay, here's Seaflow.
Lux Air 94 Lima Charlie, contact Hamburg Expo 133.455, bye-bye. 23455, Lux Air Lima Charlie. Fly 14 kilo, vector right, stand 21. Vector right, stand 21, fly 114. 7 uniform, taxi on point Alpha.
Yeah, just landed at Biggin Hill now, Carl, that one, if that's the one you're talking about.
Hello, 560 Romeo, stuff 3, submission Lima, 1009 after 560 Romeo, 6 down, hello, start group. Number 560 Romeo. Contact Captain Director 133.455, bye-bye. 133.455, fly over Houston.
Yeah, it's gone to Biggin Hill now, Carl. It landed. Never mind.
Uniform, traffic wind 030 degrees, 5 knots, runway 09, clear breaker.
Wefia, welcome to you, welcome back.
Tower, Road, Candy Tower, 1-1, stand down left. Destination November, approach at your wireless system. If 211 to be hello, joining 1009, start route. 1009 to 7 close to 560 Romeo requesting. 560 Romeo, taxi Hotman Alpha, report then. Taxi Hotman Alpha, worker 560 Romeo.
Okay, so inbound we've got some more coming in. Ibiza is one of them. Then we have Florence. And we should be getting Berlin as well inbound soon. Now takeoff has been delayed for many of these flights for departure, so we're going to see a lot of them to last sort of cut-off point for London City. So we're seeing around about 12:45. We're going to probably see quite a few leave, especially the two ITAs. They're going to be around about 12:45. So it's going to be pretty tight because obviously the restriction of City Airport, where it closes at 12:40, well, 1 o'clock really, it closes officially due to the restrictions in place. We're starting to see these flights getting ready. Oh yeah, you alright?
I love coming here.
Sorry?
I love coming here.
Yeah.
It's great.
Calming down on the Saturday now.
Yeah. I thought I'd bring my camera as well. Robert, by the way.
Hi, I'm Lewis. IT. What I'm talking about. From London Planespotting.
I streamed earlier this morning, so I thought.
Yeah, a lot different from about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
560 Romeo ready. Roger, holding Alpha. 560
One thing
Romeo,
that
thank
fascinates me,
you.
even living here for
40 degrees, 4
I
knots
was
by
actually in
Alpha,
town,
runway
so
09,
Yeah.
clear takeoff.
that box.
No, that's been closed for about 5 years now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Romeo.
Still wonder what it is. It's probably new stand renovation.
What, that?
Yeah, that box.
No, that's part of the terminal. Terminal, and also that's the baggage handling.
Ah, yeah.
That was put in about 10 years ago.
Let's see. What kind of camera gear is this? It's a Sony
Sony E10. It's the older version, but yeah, still good for videoing. Right, next inbound we have the Belfast flight.
Got this camera recently, so I thought I might try some photography.
Friday, you want to have
Did you see airport you go to, or anywhere else? Anywhere else you go to?
Heathrow,
Yeah.
Luton.
also looks like that ITA is going to be heading out soon. They look like they are going to be in a state of readiness, which is good to see. I think, let's check in. I think this is the Milan
Flight 60 Romeo, contact London Control 118
and they are starting up right now. You can hear them in the background. So our Milan flight is expected to be the last one. That's going to be 12:40 is our last one, and that is the final flight of the day.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
So do you normally have this kind of rig for
Yeah.
streaming?
Yeah, pretty much. Been having this for quite a few years now. You'll grow, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Or start out something. You alright? I'll tell you to them. Yeah. Cute.
Almost reminds me of the meme of hands off the BBC.
Frymo, no problem at all. You take care. See you later. As I say, we always see the sort of like the sort of racking up now of everything going on. And there we go, engine number 2. Did they start up and then stopped? Because I'm not too sure. I thought I heard them start unless that was the APU. Our final arrival. No, not sorry, Runway, sorry. Next arrival is the Ibiza flight.
They did it well. And then we're going to bring in the feather in 2, in 1, blades of the water. That's it. Okay, we're straight back. Then we'll bring to the next end. We'll get that rock over, bring it up, and then we'll go down 4. Like that. Sorry, you said a lot of things, but it didn't really. Straight back up to the catch for me.
Flight 736, take it right standing. Take it right standing.
Okay. Get that lock on down with your
Ken, no problem at all. You take care. See you later. Have a good one.
Then locked out. Good. Then we're going to bring in that body swing at the back end. Keep your arms stretched out in front. Go.
Occasionally you get the rollers in as well.
Yeah.
There's a road club.
Yeah, it's just down there.
One more.
Saturday's one of our most busiest days.
This is mainly what the area is mainly known for really,
Yeah.
the rowing club. But if a busy day like today is, you occasionally get some, oh, there comes plan.
Okay, it's heading off. This is the recently repainted one with the Lufthansa group sticker at the back. Not a massive fan of this one. Don't like that. It's too bold for me. It's not on the other one that came in, the Milan. But this one, which is Mike Victor Foxtrot, has recently been painted. And as we say on the chat, a lot of people are not a massive fan of the fact that it's quite a bolder sort of logo. They should have done it the same sort of colouring as the ITA.
I agree with that.
Too bold. And it is a shame that they've got rid of the Alitalia mark as well, which is used to proud to be part of my Alitalia, or well, inspired by Alitalia. The sticker they used to have no longer exists on these. Yeah, Berlin is looking to be the last one, Carl, for arrivals. I still think we'll see it have the last departure, and that'll be the last flight of the day.
Good. Okay, 530 Juliet. 530 Juliet, Foxtrot, 6 down. Hello, 30604 not
Looks like...
Good land, runway 09, 530 Juliet.
Yeah, where's Berlin at the moment? So that Berlin's over Rotterdam.
When's the next departure?
Probably ITA.
I mean, I meant, like, when's the next
The
one?
last one, the next one afterwards would be this one here, which is not actually showing up. Might be Belfast potentially. That's showing us live. That's departed at maybe.
Yeah, it's probably going to be after this one. So Q400's already gone. So yeah,
that's Glasgow. Is that that's not even. Sorry,
that one's arrived.
Of course it is. Glasgow's will be the next one then.
City
Because
Fly,
Glasgow's showing us late.
City Fly occasionally do shuttle ones as well, if I remember.
Glasgow hasn't taken off, and that is Alpha Bravo. So Alpha Bravo is currently there's Alpha Bravo. Can't see if that's Alpha Bravo or not. So Florence flight here. Oh, nice. Okay, Rome heading off now.
Even though this is a, I'd say, 17-year-old camera, 15-year-old, it's still worth it.
Nikon's pretty good for stills.
Yeah. I prefer Canon.
What one's that one?
550D.
Oh, it's Canon. You can't go wrong with both of them, to be fair.
Paired with a 75 to 300mm lens.
If you're doing film in Panasonic or Sony,
Yeah.
for stills, Nikon or Canon.
I'm obviously doing still photography,
Yeah.
but I could go with the mirrorless, maybe in 10 years.
Yeah, that's mirrored, isn't it? That one?
This
The
is
old
DSLR.
type. Yeah.
The only mirrorless I'd probably go is a Z6 or maybe a Sony A7 III.
That's all your parking son of a bitch.
go. Vertical says it owns the rights for Alitalia. Apparently did, because it was merged over from Alitalia to ITA, but that has pretty much been bought out by Lufthansa Group. Lufthansa Group has a controlling stake in ITA. Oh, so it did take our well, the flight radar showing it didn't. I thought it did. I don't think I could see it. So that's so it won't be Glasgow. It will be Helvetic and ITA is the last departure. And at the moment, Helvetic is now starting up. Where you can see the engines of the E2, Pratt & Whitney 1000s. There's massive engines on that type of aircraft. It's fantastic.
I think that maybe after Helvetic I'll probably go to Heathrow.
Take about an hour to get there, won't it?
Yeah.
By train?
Yeah. The Elizabeth line usually helps me around that. Never would I take the Piccadilly line.
Well, it's 09 I think today, isn't it? So you got the Mound.
I bet my friend would make it as well, considering he's landing at Heathrow on the sim, not in real life.
Yeah, 09 today. Next arriving aircraft is the Edinburgh flight, and then after that, the last one is going to be Berlin. That is going to be our final flight, the Berlin flight. That is due in 25 minutes time, probably about 30 minutes time, which would just about, I might make a bit of time, but yeah, I'm looking around about 1 o'clock, dead on the actual cut-off, so it might actually divert to Stansted. They do close at 1 o'clock, so I think unless they get special permission, that might be a divert. So it might be not coming to Heathrow to City Airport. We'll have a look. Keep an eye on that. Edinburgh inbound next. This is 74 Hotel. Currently 2,000 feet. Do you most come here or Heathrow?
If there's ever busy traffic, then in here, but mostly Heathrow.
Yeah, afternoons, weekday afternoons are more busy here.
Yeah.
Request taxi.
Here comes one.
3457, taxi holding point Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 3457.
6457, thank you. By Alpha, line up runway 09. By Alpha, line up runway 09, close 457. 574 hotel, stand 23. 723, fly 74 hotel. T Tower 6 on the Norfolk Road, to crest the western perimeter. Top 6 to the western perimeter. See western perimeter road up 6. 6457, the wind 040 at 4 knots, it's going from the north, round to the east, runway 09, clear to take off. Clear to take off, runway 09, Swiss 457.
Swiss heading off, which means the last departure expected to be is ITA. And at the moment, ITA is currently boarding. So we can see passengers going up the stairs at this moment. Here comes Helvetic with the Embraer E190ET.
Good. That was a 1600 E-jet.
Sorry?
That was a 1600 E-jet.
455 for the day, say 457.
Yeah, it's been here quite some time. Right, it looks like Stansted might be the destination for the Berlin flight, because they are now taking an unusual route which would normally be the Stansted route. So I would say that's diverting to Stansted.
Oh, I can even see some passengers exiting.
Hmm?
I can even see some passengers
Oh yeah,
exiting the terminal. And here comes the second round group. This one just arrived, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stand too far.
Okay, Carl's just giving us a late.
It's time to drink water.
His network is gone. I think we're back again. We just had a network drop out, so apologies. We seem to be stable again. The mist is still lingering. It was meant to be cleared completely at 12 o'clock. That doesn't seem to be the case. If anything, it's a bit of a rolling mist at the moment.
It's now gone quiet.
Yeah, it would be. We only got one more plane going out, which is ITA.
The ITA.
And I don't think you're going to get the Berlin flight.
Nah, most likely not.
So that's here for that's going Gatwick.
Do you mind if I just take a look?
Hello,
Can I touch it? It's currently on the Logan 2 Hector Star.
That's going Stansted.
Yeah, Stansted here. So, yeah. What's the altitude of it? It's
14.
Yeah, it's descending, so it's already going to Stansted, yeah.
Won't be on there yet because it's not
Yeah.
showing as a divert. It's only when it shows a divert it will come up on there. But if you have a look at, if you take the filtering off, have a look at existing Gatwick, where are we? No, hang on, no,
Oh,
can't be. Gatwick's on.
Oh, I did that flight on a flight simulator.
Yeah, Gatwick's on the other one.
Yeah. This one's also heading to Stansted, so they're both following the same.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, this one's higher and this one is.
Yeah, it's definitely going. Closes at 1 o'clock, so ain't gonna make it in time for 1.
No. It still says here it's going to come in 14 minutes, so
Yeah, right.
it's not going to make it.
And it looks like, yep, the stairs away. This is going to be our last one of the day, folks. Just in time, so I think it's starting to rain.
Yes, and I'm going to go now. As in, I'm going to put this way. I need some assistance. If you could just hold a couple of things for me, if that's
Yep.
okay. You could put on the...
Yeah, no worries. Can you hold up?
Yeah. Take that. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I think we're back now, Carl. It dropped out a little bit there.
Okay.
You alright? Yeah,
Just
put
hold
it
this,
there.
please.
Get yourself a camera bag. A little bit of protection.
Normally my mates usually just put it inside his bag, so I thought just for a bit extra, just bring in what came in the parcel.
Get yourself a little camera bag, little camera rucksack there, quite handy. Something like that.
Yeah, camera rucksack's a lot more handy. Just take this.
Okay.
Should dry itself off with this.
Yeah, definitely. Sea Flyer's going, it's just actually following Lauda, which is going in before it. So that is not coming here, folks, and it's going to be a Stansted arrival. As we are just waiting for the final trucks to be off and removed. The cones are being removed, trucks are being removed off of the and we're going to see this as the final. And this will be our final flight of the day, and then Lunsey becomes a very quiet airport until Sunday at 12:30.
Just before I leave, is it okay if I take a picture?
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no problem. You got do you want a sticker or anything, or just collect stickers?
Not really.
Yeah, up to you if you want it, but yeah. No problem at all. Good to meet you.
Take care of yourself, yeah?
Yeah, safe journey to Heathrow.
You too. Not you too. My bad.
No worries, see you later. Yeah, we're getting spitting of rain at the moment, but nothing to be worried about just yet. It definitely got a bit colder though. I've actually got my heat pads on, my electric heat pad, to keep me, yeah, my hands a bit warm. Yeah, our final flight of the day, folks. It's been an interesting one, I can certainly say that. I didn't think it was at one point we'd get this many flights today because of the weather. I actually wondered if we were going to have an issue where the airport was just pretty much non-operational due to the weather, but thankfully it did get better and I'm glad it did. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like button as well. There comes the engine, start engine number hang on. Engine number 2 is starting up. Next show we're going to be live at Stansted Airport on Saturday morning at 9:30. Do join us then, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. To both our mods, to David and to Carl, thank you so much for your support today. To everyone who has gifted in the membership, thank you so much as well. To all of our returning flight crew members, thank you for your continued support. Clive, no problem at all, take care. It's nice to see the last flight to be an ITA A220. I don't know why, I just like it. We get that a lot. I quite like it.
Tower, Tower 227, stand to the door, request started.
Tower 227, Houston H1008, taxi holding point Alpha.
There we go.
Houston H1008, the taxi point Alpha, Tower 227.
Susan, thank you so much. Good to see you today.
Sierra 227, thank you, via Alpha, the wind 020 at 3 knots, rain northwest to east, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
So they know they've got 4 minutes before they're not allowed to depart. So it's quite tight, and that's why you can see it quite quickly now. They are ready. They're getting cabin ready. And look at that, no hesitation, no standing around, they're off, ladies and gents. They're off and we are off as well. Thank you so much today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much to the mods as well, as mentioned. That is it. Final flight operating here this Saturday. Now it's afternoon. Officially, London City is officially closed. It is coming up to 1 o'clock. And that pretty much is it now. So folks, all it's time to say is thank you so much. Really do appreciate the support that you guys give us as a channel. We normally finish off on the nice skyline of London, but as you can tell, we don't have that skyline really to show you off. So let's give you guys an overview look of the waiting city flyers that will be operating tomorrow. Thank you so much everyone who has joined us today, really appreciate it. To Carl, to David, David says thank you Lewis for a great stream. Thank you to you David for your support, and Carl says cheers for the stream Lewis, very relaxing, chilled, safe travels home. Thank you so much to you as well. That is it folks. I hope you have one. There is it have been handed off. And it's all left for me to say goodbye folks, take care and have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Take care. That has been your London Planespotting London City show. Thank you very much guys, take care and goodbye.
buzzing, jets on the rise, dancing waves on open skies. Yeah, which runway is sight to behold? London Planespotting stories untold. We're on tour with a year we rode, spotting planes, fake the airports to home. From the ground to the clouds we aim. London Planespotting more than a game. The best of the tribe. We track the flights, we love the sound. London journey's just begun. Throttles set, our hearts all as one. Wings align, the runway's clear ahead. Pilots wave, their smiles once spread. Airbus or Boeing, choose your side. Through the clouds where few have ever been. Airborne dreams watch them take their flight. London sky, the joy from morning light. From LHA to LC, we're on the move. Spotting planes in the London groove. STM pilots, they give us a wave. At LGW, it's the views we crave. Up in the sky, look who's flying high. London plane spotting, we're waving high. From Heathrow to City, Stansted nearby. London plane spotting, catch the vibe. Live streams, photos, the best of the tribe. We track the flight.